Hello YgoPro fans, Around here, and welcome to another episode with Demise Majespecter, and we get to go first, which is very nice indeed. So let's start with our Bumboku and go search for our Gamma. We haven't got the best opening because we don't have card Demise. It's never a good opening when you don't have card Demise. And we basically got one Floodgate and one Negation and a Pendulum Reborn. So that's alright. Not the best opening though. Not the best at all. Best opening is one Majespecter 5 back row. Yeah, that's fine. That Libic. He's gonna run over my monster. He thinks I've already got the spells and traps down for Majespecters. That could come in handy because I've got Pendulum Reborn live then. I want to negate one summon of Dante first before doing anything further, and then flip the rivalry if his Libic does go off in the graveyard. He'll be activating the next turn Burning Abyss monster if he has any more Burning Abyss monsters. There's that Foolish Burial, and that's probably gets Sincere to the graveyard because then he'll be able to get something from his deck, which is not good. Probably gonna get a Graph. Probably gonna be a Graph. Although I could flip Rivalry the Warlords and then keep this for a Break Sword. Could be alright. Scarm. He's going for Scarm instead. Not going for that summon. Surprising. Scarm end phase Tour Guide. I do not want to chain this. I want to do it when he's added his Tour Guide so he doesn't activate a chain. Since Majespecters do miss timing if you're summoning them through Pendulum Reborn. There we go, we're in a nice fresh environment. Pendulum Reborn, Special Shoken out Bumboku, Attack Mode Bumboku's effect will allow me to search out another Kyuubi, which means I can use this one as a scale and I can normal summon it next turn instead of Pendulum summoning. Unless I drew another one, which I unfortunately did not, but it's alright at this point. Let's go Kyuubi. Kyuubi will now search me out a... Which would I like? Which would I like? Tornado or Tempest? I've got Chaos Trap Ball. It's alright. I'll grab a Tornado. I've got Drowning as well in hand. Shouldn't be too problematic. Let's see if he has any more Burning Abyss monsters in his hand. Reveal. This is when he flips like Drought and Storming, Quaking Mirror Force, which is not a good card against this deck, since cost for spells and traps, tributes, and to get something decent. Okay, Seer, do I take the bait? Nah, I will banish your monster. I will banish our only copy of Seer on your board, and that should be all good. I've got Chaos Trapple for your Tour Guide, so that should be good too, unless you're playing Painful Escape. No, he's playing what? Phoenix Wing Moonblast. Ooh, he's hitting my Drowning Mirror Force too. That's annoying. And Good or Evil, the Burning Abyss is going to be another annoyance. Eek! Traveler. Yeah, that's fine. Summon that lovely board, but I'm going to flip my rivalry before you try and do Dante at the start of your turn, because that's a possibility. Seer is the strongest monster he can bring out against the Majespecters, but I can stall out a turn through the effects of Drowning Mirror Force next turn. As long as he doesn't top deck a Solemn Strike or anything of that matter, I should be in a decent position. If he draws a Burning Abyss monster, I should still be in a decent position unless he tries to go and get his Fire Lake. That's if he's playing pure Burning Abyss, they may still run at least one copy of Fire Lake. I think most of them have dropped it just because we've gone into a non-targeting format. But maybe that one player who does, you never know indeed. he still plays the good and evil, and that's generally not played anymore. Mainly because the best Burning Abyss deck at the moment is Kaiju Burning Abyss. So yeah, he can't bring out Dante. He's switching to defense. Is he gonna waste his tour guide to summon out Sphere? Or maybe summon out Scam, make a strong defense that I can't get rid of. Really wanted to do that earlier, but it's no matter. Gonna banish this graph and stop him gaining any plus from that. We can now Pendulum Summon, because we have our scales and we have a target in which we can do that. And then we can normal summon out another Majespecter Kyobi or Ogama. I'd say Kyobi would be the best. Ogama generally is a bit bad because you do get around Mistake, but nobody plays that anymore. And you also have to show where you're putting that card. And if you do show where you're putting the spells, you highlight that is the card you want to get rid of. Do I want Tempest? No, I've still got Chaos Trapple. I still got a good position. Don't think I need Tempest. The only extra deck monster in my extra deck that's summonable at this point, and is why it's giving me a reminder, is Demise Magician. And that's not going to be good here because I got more live Majespecter traps. No Majespecter spells anymore. Majespecter is completely out of the build because Necro Valley is stronger. And oh shit, what up? See, I knew he was coming around somewhere, and let's shuffle a hand. We don't want to give him that option. We're going to set these two past the turn. Should be fine. If he summons another Burning Abyss monster, then I can get rid of it. He didn't use the good and evil of Burning Abyss on the Seer, so I think he's going to try and attack me. And if he's going to do that, I'm going to have to Tornado. Not that it's too problematic here. I just got Chaos Trapple anyway, so might as well. I'm running 2 Tornado over the usual 1 Tornado just because it's spot removal, and that's still very good in the game. Even though we're not in a targeting format, Majespecter Tornado is still very good. It's pretty subpar against what is the deck called? Cosmo. Pretty subpar against Cosmo, and I would side out, but it's good against quite a lot of other decks, particularly Monarchs. It can be very deadly against Monarchs. But then again, Digital Book Corbage in my extra deck is very good against Monarchs as well. I think literally amazing against Monarchs because I can shuffle back their prime without any other worries. Oh, Lust Pendulum, you kinda dead. You're really kinda dead here because I've already got my rivalry up. You're mainly used for scale at this point. Who plays Ignista Prominence? It's more like a Ghost Reaper target at this point for me. I think I'm gonna have to summon out Demise Magician. Oh shit! That happened. Oh, I hate skill drain. I hate skill drain. Demise Magician, save me. The moment when you actually summon this guy. So he won't be able to search out much dangerous things with Scam, I don't think. Unless he's got like Farfa. If he's going for Farfa, I should say. You could search out Farfa in this and then use the Burning Abyss to get rid of the materials on this, which isn't very profitable though. It's not very profitable at all. End phase Scam. He's trying to buy his time, but now he's got skill drain. He's already got higher. He's in a higher zone than me. Higher place, I should say. But the only problem is he has to work around my back row. He doesn't know either of these back row though. And it doesn't look like it is PK Fire form, which is good for me. Because then I don't have to worry about Break Sword anymore. And it doesn't look like he's running any Exceed Fiends. The only Exceed Fiends there are Djinns, I believe, that are rank 3. Best one being Misery from the String Djinn, since it powers itself up to 3000. But with skill drain on the board, that's even worse than it was originally, because it only doesn't, I think it's damage death or when it's attacking. The only reason I know this is because I used Rivalry when I was playing Infernoid, and when I gave to Verdict Abyss opponents, the only monster you could summon was Miserum. And it run over my Seismus. Apart from that, I wouldn't know the card. Sierra's gonna try and stall me out by the looks of things. Can't use Trapeze. You're pretty dead. I could have Chaos Trap all this. Maybe should have done. You'd be in a worse position, and I have to kill that, and then you'll gain its growth effects. But you won't be able to summon out with Seer that I know of. I think the only way you get back Seer is Dante? Okay, I've got Tempest. That is a lot better. Bunboku, Pendulum Shoken, not using your ability because Skill Drain is on the board, but I feel like there's a Solemn Strike now. It looks more prominent to be a Solemn Strike. So it doesn't pass. I don't want to kill Seer until I can negate Seer. If I don't, then he just gets a little bit more plus with his scam effects. Or he summons out Graph, or he starts a cycle, hopefully getting to that Twin Twister that he requires. Twin Twister being the main out to this. Unless I draw my... I don't know if I'm playing Deflectors. Oh yeah, I'm still playing Deflectors in this. Because Deflector only shuts off my Necro Valley. It doesn't shut off anything else. It more or less just protection for this position I'm in. No, not speaking of the devil, but we are in a better position. Pendulum summon only Bunboku. See if it draws out that Solemn, because I'm pretty sure it is. Because it's not giving me an activation point beforehand. The only downside to DevPro having that possibility. And hopefully I'll actually be playing on Salvation soon, because they have got it more or less up and running again. And a few quirks here and there, but it's playable and it's got music again, and I can't wait to play on it. But I just couldn't play on it for this deck because this is supposed to be in a competitive sense. Salvation doesn't have the best servers. This is on ranked, as I should say. They don't have a ranked system. If they did, that would kind of basically defeat DevPro on that thing. I think that's the only reason I'll be using DevPro at this point. It's just because we have a ranked stage. But other than that, I will try and move over to Salvation because I always liked Salvation more than DevPro. Just because I like the atmosphere more and the artworks on there are quite nice. Don't need to put something like this on. It can just have a beautiful stage and a nice atmosphere. Hopefully less rage quits. Generally wants less rage quits than DevPro. DevPro has a lot of rage quits on unranked. Unranked is generally stable enough. He really paused about that. Although this is one of the only Demise variants that really do get annoyed by Maxi. They can be Maxied very effectively. It's just most of the time it won't be very prominent. You only get one draw from it. Sometimes 2 draws. Because I do exceed a lot. As you can see, I summoned that Trapeze Magician of all things. Oh shit! Damn, man! Torrential Tribute. That's annoying. But I could technically just summon out my Luster Pendulum and start a swing. He has to get over it. Yeah, I've got Skill Drain on the board. I'm going to attack with Luster Pendulum. I shouldn't have set my card beforehand, but it's bad. That's bad Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's start to beat down with Luster Pendulum. Because that's something. Rivalry is too strong. Just too strong for Demise variants. Definitely a 3-0 on a lot of things nowadays. And if he does seem to get around my Luster Pendulum, I can Drowning. This is when my opponent will summon a Scam in defense mode, and I will literally... Shit, it could be. It really could be now. Oh, please don't tell me it's going to be. Okay, Necro Valley. That could be brilliant if this is something that targets something in the graveyard. Don't tell me it's a scam. Don't tell me it's a scam. Don't tell me it's a scam. Could have been saving all this exact Rubik. That's even worse. That is literally worse. I'm having to think of a way out of this. I feel like I want him to twin twister here. Please twin twister me. I can't get round your damn Rubik. Trying to think of my build at this point. Most of all my tornadoes are gone, so that's that out. I think I can't actually out this. Yeah, I doubt I can out this because my own warlords is shooting me down. I have to get a pot off pots. If I switch this to defense mode, I don't have another Majespecter to actually plus with, and I don't even have any exceeds spellcasters other than Trapeze Magician. Let's just check. Yeah, no others. He can literally sit on this and go for game with that. Oh, Gamma, okay, that isn't too bad. Well, let's see what we can get for the duality. Yeah, that is a bit of a buzzkill. Let's get Deflector out here. I knew this would happen when I summoned this. But then again, there's nothing strong in my Majespecter pile up. Should have kept the tornado. Although I'm sure he will eventually twin twister. It's the only way you can go for game if he doesn't search. And I've searched out 2 cards and I shouldn't have done. But I'm assuming he will go for twin twisters over anything here. If he has that option, obviously. If he draws into it. I'm pretty sure most Burning of his variants main deck twin twister at least at 1. Okay, there's another defense. I can at least try and kill that. See if we can cut down how long we're going to wait for this. If he goes for Scam, that would be brilliant because, well, if he tries to go for a Scam. Please don't be the Scam. Don't want that. Oh my god, why is Lecter so weak? Oh, that is really annoying. That is really annoying. I don't think I can really change this any of what I did better than before. To be fair, Tornado would only have added one of these. Would have added the Papa. Please, just twin twist to the rivalry and then twin twist your own silver would be nice. But no. You are literally going to build a wall. Come on, come on Lecter, slice through this. You can do it. Do I want to switch these all to switch into defense mode so we can get run over? Wow, Mathematician. He didn't even use the effect, he knows what to do. If he can't, if I can't destroy his if he doesn't play a monster next turn, I'm going to switch to defense. See if I can lure him into attacking. See if he can go for an OTK here. I'm thinking, let's see, if he has drawn Twin Twister, that might be the only reason. Because he can't run over Luster without getting rid of Skill Drain. If he gets rid of Skill Drain, I get resources. But at this point, these resources are already there. So, his best option here is literally just to sit on these defense. That could just well be a Twin Twister. I just hope it is. I really don't want to lose like this. God, why do you keep putting defense down? You know what? I'm gonna switch into defense. Go on, kill my monster. I would have a defense then. Come on, kill the Luster. There's a hesitation. I think there is a Twin Twister down there. I think this is what he's been waiting for. I've got Rivalry and Chaos Tropple anyway. I shouldn't be too minus if he Twin Twisters my Rivalry. Not to mention I've got one in hand. And I've got Deflector if he goes for the wrong card. If he goes for my other back rows, I have to deflect to that. Ooh, Kagna. Well, Didn't expect Kagna to be summoned. Yeah, but he's running oh, he's switching that to attack. Sweet. That means he has. There's one more monster I could drowning. If I want to drown at this point. I could do more damage if I had Pendulum summoned. Because that's gonna do some decent damage there. At least minorly good. If I Pendulum summon out Luster Pendulum, then that does another 850 there. They would only need to get some access to Cowboy. Try and get the phone rivalry. God, that's annoying. Come on, Luster. Give me something. At least redeem yourself here. No, I don't want to negate my own summon. This is when he flips a Solemn because he doesn't want to lose any life points. Oh, that's a shame. Luster, try and kill this Farfar. We're too far into this to lose. This is when he's gonna flip a Murphos, isn't he? I feel like this is likely to be a Murphos. And that will really annoy me. Firelake, he does run it. Interesting. Interesting to Firelake now though. He's in a worse position. So he's killing his Rubik. Maybe to kill his Luster. Probably going to be the rivalry though. That means Deflector is pretty bad against this matchup if it doesn't look like he's running a Twin Twister at all. He's going for the Necro Valley. And he's gone for my Drowning. That's bad. I've got rivalry though, I can lock him out. So Kagna's going to send another Burning Abyss card from the deck to the graveyard. Maybe Spell Trap. Ooh, 2 of these, really? Really? I don't see many using 2. He didn't aim for my scale though. Oh god, he's gonna book a moon. Shit, I should have deflected that. It was a deflector target. Oh, that's really annoying now. That is really annoying. I've got this, and I've got this. I can't summon anything strong enough though. Mbuku said defense. As long as he doesn't Firelake my scale, I'm in a decent position. I don't need scale 2s though. That's a problem. The Lower Darkness. You'll have to banish one of these. Ooh, he's running Absolute King Backjack. So this looks like more of a classic build of Burning Abyss. Yeah, because most Burning Abyss decks, it's just so reminiscent of 2015 formats Burning Abyss, more than 2016. 2016 format Burning Abyss generally don't play Firelake, generally don't play Good of Evil, they generally don't even play Sildren anymore. Maybe side it for rogue matchups, but that's about it. So he gets to add any Burning Abyss monster he wants from his deck to his hand. I've got a Chaos Trapper at least. I can negate the summon of Dante. Fartha will maybe activate. I don't want to flip Rivalry until I'm in a really bad position. There's the Traveler. Interesting enough. Hope this is a Burning Abyss monster, because then if he flip summons it... Regeki! He just Regeki'd me? Shit! That's annoying. But then the only thing there is Firelake. Okay, that's good actually. That is good. I should be able to go for game now. Because we know this is Firelake. We have no clue what this is. This is Fartha, so that I can banish things. Isn't too problematic. I can Pendulum summon Mass though, because this is not going to be a Solemn Strike. As we know. It's a Traveler. We have... Oh, another Drowning. We should be able to go for Ignis of Prominence this turn. Pendulum summon a 5? No, we should summon... No, 5's fine. We can summon all of my monsters here. Because all we need to do is the Ignista Prominence. Unfortunately, no of my effects will be activatable. No, none of my monsters are going to be... It's because I clicked them all off. My monster's just literally glitching out there. So funny. Ignista, come on. Give me something good. Okay, Ignista's on the board. I can't wipe the board though. There's Skildren on there. If this is Scam, I'm in a really bad position. If it's not, then I should be able to go for something good. Let's attack. Let's see if it's Scam. It's a Rubik! Damn you, Rubik. Let's force out that damn Chaos Trap Hole then. Not Chaos Trap Hole, travel over the whatever the hell it is. He hasn't got any Fire Lake access. Set my drowning. Pass the turn. Is this literally gonna glitch out until then? It really looks like it will. Traveler's gonna flip, gonna summon out that Rubik. That's not too problematic for me. He can't run over Ignista. 2850. Unless he's going Acid Golem. If he goes Acid Golem, I'm screwed. There is no out to that except from Drowning Miracles. He should run Acid Golem. If he's running 2015 mounting this, very likely it's going to be Acid Golem. I don't have an Acid Golem Mine build anymore. Yeah, I think I was supposed to put it back in, but didn't get around to it. Damn, that's gonna be annoying. Got Acid Golem, the Acid Golem, to kill the Acid Golem. Kagna Summon, okay. No, I don't want to flip Rivalry, I don't want to flip Magic Deflector. He's gonna run over one of my monsters. And then he's gonna probably try and summon with Kagna. If he summons overlaying the Farfa, that would be brilliant. That would be literally brilliant for me. But as long as he goes to go for Dante. He's got 11 cards in that deck, I just realised. You can't stall out, because Acid Golem is strong enough to beat me over. Well, we can't stall out very effectively. He could Twin Twister any time. And we don't know what the rest of his back row is. He's overlaying the Farfa, as I hoped. He's going Acid Golem in defense. Well, I could flip Rivalry, but that doesn't give me any plus. I need to get rid of Skildren, I don't have any root. Oh, if that had been down, if that Solemn Strike had been down, that would have been very lovely. Unless I can, if I negated it, it just wouldn't go off. Okay, Exceeds. Dante, Gear Brilliant, Grambles, Totem. Rank 4 Exceeds, and not strong enough either to out this situation. I can kill off his Rubik though. That's one thing I can do, and then I'm going to Pendulum Summon in defense. Because there's no other way of me outing that. No, I'm not using your ability effects. Go to defense my little raccoons. Ignista slice down that Rubik and then pass the turn. Literally, we're going to go to someone decking out here. I am really sure of it now. And if he tries to Twin Twister to try and out the situation, maybe with Skill Drain probably around, at least he's got some defense. He can't out my wall. That's one good thing I've got about this. As long as I don't search anything anymore, I can wall up and he will end up losing through Rage Quit, or he will lose through an alternative means, which would be decking out. Because I doubt you run this Jar of Avarice or any kind of recovery form that's not monster related. There's not even any monster related things. Yeah, you're great, aren't you? Pendulum Summon, Lust the Pendulum in defense mode, and then yeah, that's it. Is this when he's gonna flip a Regeki and I'm gonna be in a really bad position? And then he has a Solemn Strike in the back row. Oh wait, he's already used Rikeki, hasn't he? That's his Golem Mandry effect. There aren't any room to get rid of stuff except from Deflector. And I don't have a Tempest. Oh shit, yeah, that's just occurred to me. That's just occurred to me. I could Deflector the situation, then set Solemn Strike, use his Mandry effect, and then blow it apart. That's the thing I could do, but then I would be susceptible to Twin Twisters. It's a bit of a risky situation, particularly on my life points. Gonna have to do it. Deflector. So I set my new face down. Now we have to hope he doesn't have any burning responses. Mandry effect, Solemn Strike. It's going to be negated anyway, but it's gone now. He can use Fafa. He has Kagna on there as well. If he uses Kagna, he loses even more chance of stalling out. I'm not going to be able to search anymore. I'm generally not going to do that anymore. Because this situation's too dire. Too dire indeed. Grinding through this damn bloody burning abyss. He's using Fafa though, for no apparent reason. I laugh if he hits this and then I was gonna say I was gonna laugh if he hits this and stops glitching out. He is still, that little Bunboku is still glitching out. Does he actually have any more monsters? It looks like he does have a monster now. So he's sending the Rubik to the graveyard. So obviously it's better than Rubik, what he's going to get from his deck. And that's very risky. Oh, he's got the Fire Lake. Does he have 2 Burning Abyss to actually use the card? Ooh, that's an issue. That is an issue indeed. So he can summon any Exceed monster anymore now. He wants, because Rivalry is still alive. Oh shit, what up? Fire Lake. I mean, Traveler. Damn, that's annoying. That's a Kagna, that's a Fafa, and that's a 1. Oh shit, and Sia. Does he play 2 Acid Bombs? And then he special summons out a Burning Abyss monster. Oh god, that would be deadly. That would be deadly indeed. This is a major issue. Ah god, I feel like I may end up losing this though. At this point, it's not good at all. Not good at all. Okay, he's overlaying for Dante. Please say Dante. Yes. Chaos Trap All. I'm on 850 life points, but now he doesn't have a route to using either of their effects, and he has 1 less Burning Abyss monster. I don't know if I have something strong enough to run over 2100 though. That's still a problem. And there's 2 possibilities of it being a Fire Lake out. There's my Luster returning to the board. No specific scales. Giga Brilliant, what's the strength of Corbage? 22. Oh, 2200. Hey, that works. Xyz Shokan, gonna keep the glitchy one because I like that. Giga Brilliant. Is he gonna negate this? If he negates it, yeah, it's 350 life points left. Because the only main negation here would be Solemn Strike. Detach Bunbokus. Summon the Corbage. Oh, I should say Corbage. I've got a way of Pendulum Summon anyway, so let's see if we can go for this. Come on, let's end this duel. He surrenders! Yes! We did it. God. That was horrible. 37 turns. God. It's Burning Abyss. Can't we just hit it now? The Burning Abyss is definitely going to be on my ban list discussion video, which will be up probably at the beginning of next month, because we are getting close to that ban list period, because it's going to be July, which is most likely going to be when we're going to get that. So Burning Abyss will definitely be appearing on it, not because of this situation, just because Burning Abyss has been around too long. They literally have. But yeah. We eventually did it. Rivalry on the Wall to screw us over for a bit. But Solemn Strike came through. We have 850 life points left. 1850. That major stall forever. It feels like you've wasted 20 minutes of your life. You probably have. For watching Burning Abyss troll everywhere. But yeah. We eventually got through it. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you want to see further content. Please leave comments below just for my decks, just for my channel in general. Any decks you would like for me to play, please let me know down below in the comments, as I'm running ideas at the moment and can't think of which ones I want to actually play and which ones I don't. I was going to play the ABC deck, but my deck is more or less half of 7 cards exactly like Lithium's at this point, and unfortunately Salvation wasn't up when I was going to play it. If I did, I would have beaten him there, but it's not, unfortunately, so I feel like that's not going to give it any much plus there. There's not going to be anything that I can do that Lithium hasn't already done probably. So yeah, please like, subscribe if you want to see for content. If you want to see what I'm streaming, link to my Facebook page is in the description below. I'll have all the information. And the deck profile for this will likely be up tomorrow, because I think this is more or less perfectly playable. I went for over at locals, so it seems playable enough. So yeah, thank you for watching. My Durant signing out.